What is up, all my Theta Rangers out there? We're going to be checking out the charismatic voice, somebody that I've been watching for a long time, and we're going to be watching her react to the voice, though the thing that I just reacted to, which is Nightwish's The Phantom of the Opera. Let's get into it. It's morphin' time.
Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. Today I'm going to be checking out the leading singer that Nightwish originally began with. So this will be Tarja along with Nightwish performing the Phantom.
Okay, so that's the first thing that I've learned so far. Tarja. I thought it was Tarja. So that's the first thing that we're learning is Tarja. Tarja. Get it in your head. Tarja is the first vocalist for Nightwish. Tarja. Okay.
Phantom of the Opera. Now don't get me wrong, I love Floor. She's got great technique. I love her tone quality. And she also seems like a pretty cool person. But a bunch of you have also been recommending Tarja. So I want to understand where the band has come from. And I'm also really excited to hear her sing because I hear she's got some opera chops behind her. So let's get to it. That outfit is so cool.
In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came, that voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And do I dream again? For now I find the Phantom of the Opera is here inside my mind.
So what I'm hoping to hear is a more, well, obviously a professional point of view of a reaction to this video, because I can only dissect the lyrics from what I know from philosophy and psychology and poetry and things of that nature, literature. But she has an expertise in vocal, like music. She can read music. She knows about vocal folds and runs and all this crap that I have never ever heard of in my life. And speaking of which, there was something. What is a head voice? Let me know in the comments down below if you know what a head voice is, because I've heard that term so much, but I'd never know what it actually is. Can you explain that to me? Let me know in the comments below.
Okay, right off the bat, she seems more operatic than Floor. And of course I'm going to look at the two of them side by side. How can I not do that at this point? But different does not always mean better. So we'll take it as different.
See, and that's what I love about her too, is that she's so unbiased. She understands that every person has a different voice and that can be utilized in a completely different way than other people's. And that doesn't mean that they're better than the other one. That just means that they have a different set of qualities that they can use to their advantage. It's like having two Batmen, but having two different utility belts with different gadgets in it. You know, they're both capable of pulling off the job. It's just what gadgets are you going to utilize to get the job done. I think that's a nerdy way to put it, but yeah, that's basically, I think, what this is about.
And just look at this as two different eras of the band.
Yeah.
Tarja sounds like she has more core and projection, I would guess, in her voice. It's hard to tell because both of them are on a microphone. But I would consider Floor probably has, she sounds like she would do more classical singing, and Tarja sounds like she would do more operatic singing. So I really do differentiate those two.
What's the difference between classical singing and operatic singing? Because that sounds like that would be synonymous with each other to me as a complete idiot to this. Let me know again in the comments if you can explain the difference between classic and operatic, because I have no idea whatsoever.
Opera means operatic singing. So I really do differentiate those two. Opera means that you're going to be in a much bigger hall. Classical can mean like
Never mind. Completely omit what I just said. Pretend I'm not an idiot, please.
salon style singing where you have songs in a smaller room. I would guess that Tarja's voice, the way that there's a lot more core in it, and also the way that her vibrato is functioning, it sounds like it's a heavier voice overall. It would be more likely to project to 4,000 seats if she didn't have a microphone. Ooh, that's a fun arrangement.
See, that's what I was saying too when I first heard this song. I've heard Phantom of the Opera before when it came to town. I got to see the play, and this is such a unique way to present this song. I love it so much. I think it's the best version I've ever heard. It's like a very rock, it's even more haunting. There's something about it that just gives it a kick in the ass. It just pumps it up a notch. I love it.
Say once again with me, a strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. One though you turn from me to glance behind, the phantom of the opera is there. With
Oh, this is such a fun twist on like the Phantom of the Opera that I'm used to hearing. So I think that this was Marco, if I'm right, getting all the band members straight. I'm still getting used to Nightwish,
Marco.
guys. I'm a total fan of them now, obviously, but I believe that was Marco singing. And then you have, I think, Tuomas is pictured right now. I think that's Tuomas. And he's the
Okay, so I had it confused. Tomas was the guy that I thought was singing, but it's Marcos apparently. That's the first time I've heard Marcos's name. So that's good to know.
person that would have done this arrangement, and Tuomas has a lot of the compositions. In this case, it's considered an arrangement since Andrew Lloyd Webber did the original version. Marco, the guy who's singing, he has this ability to just add and take away growl anywhere. It also sounds particularly haunting and even sometimes a little abrasive in there. Like the Phantom would be haunting Christine essentially, right? So it sounds like he is getting in her mind, and that's really fun. I want to run it back just a little bit to catch a little bit more of him at the end.
Run it back.
phantom of the opera is there.
Oh, I like that slide.
Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear.
By speed they'll hear your spirit and my voice in one combined. The sound of the opera is there. With silent mind.
I gotta say, I was a little curious what would happen when they sang together. Those two voices in my mind would not go together. If I heard them separately, I wouldn't have been like, they'd sound cool singing together. I would have thought, nah, not very complimentary. But there's something about the buzz on both of them. I wonder if they have like a similar formant structure or something that would create like a similar reinforcement of the harmonics in their voice, because that seems to go together to me. Also, I really like the way that she has this power behind her voice, that is contrasted by the drive behind Marco's voice.
I think the same thing. That's why I was saying in my reaction to this video, I think that the power behind both of their voices just enhance the entire thing. Like there isn't one that overshadows the other. They're both so powerful in different ways that it just makes the entire performance shine. It's amazing.
They had that similar thing that really impacts a person, but it's similar yet different. It's really cool. I want to listen to them a little bit more together again. So we're going to go back. Actually listening to Marco's voice in there, it sounds like he might have gone to falsetto at one point, but put some growl in it and like really given it some extra drive. That might just be his head voice that he's lined up a bunch, but I really want to
see what is head voice. I don't know what head voice is. I need to know. I gotta know.
hear it again.
Yeah, your spirit and my voice, they won't combine. The sound of all the horizon, we're shining over.
Yeah, I think he went to falsetto there. And that tone quality then matched Tarja's upper range a little bit more. They had a similar vibrato going too. But it's really hard to tell. He blended it well.
When all your fantasies you always knew, that man and mystery, we both believe. When in this labyrinth, when night is mine, the scent of all the horizon, when
Guys, I know the reason I was doing this was to listen to Tarja. And she definitely, I'm getting, again, lots of operatic background. She sounds like she would do fantastic in a big hall, especially with a sound that's a little more dark, even than Floor's. Floor seems like she can float notes better, though. So, question mark. Marco is the one that is shocking me right now. He's able to go so high.
Yeah, he really surprised me too. I wasn't expecting to be so into his voice when I heard this song. Also, he really shocked me.
With some growl too, like right now. He's able to go so high with some growl too. Like usually when people have that extra edge on it, it doesn't sound like it's a metal scream to me. It sounds like he's got just like a little rasp that's coming in on the edge. Usually they're not able to go that high because they've just had a little bit of deterioration in their vocal folds. But not Marco. He's killing it. He's so good. It's shocking. It's really fantastic. Let's listen to him a little bit more.
always knew that man and mystery, we both believe.
I love that interaction.
When in this labyrinth, when night is mine,
So high for him. Now he goes down.
She has such funny facial expressions. I love watching her interact with like the videos. She just goes from like these, I don't know, she just has these expressions that just give off so much. She could be a very, very good actress if she put herself in that spotlight, because she just has those facial expressions that just give away so much with so little. It's really pretty amazing. she's like a little kid at Christmas. She's just like, she's so excited. She's so happy.
So good. Okay. I had to let the end run out because, that's the big moment in this duet when you hear her go for the top note and then they still had some stuff to play. So, respect. Let it run.
You gotta go.
But her top note was great. Like her folds came together very well. It was a clean sound, a lot of power in that sound. I don't know that she needed a microphone. Gotta say, it was powerful, really powerful. Also, the little runs in there were really clear. So that showed some nice control that was going on. But Marco, he sounds creepy. He sounds like he's inside her mind. It's great. I very much enjoy that. I want to check the key of it because I'm curious what her last note is. I think in the original, it's an E. I think it's a high E, but this is obviously their version. And they would need to pick a key that really works for both of their voices. This is very high for a guy to sing, guys. Let's see. Is it kind of a different tuning? So she's gonna be doing a high D on that. I think it was a high E originally. High D. They're both still extremely high. And it's interesting, her voice, when it gets up to high D, it still has all of the fullness from below. A lot of times when singers go up to like a high C after that point, they'll end up having a little less fullness because it's just really high and hard to take up all that weight. She's able to take up all of that weight without any issue whatsoever. But what is Marco doing here? It sounds like he's got some metal screaming happening, but it's high. He's on a G5 there. That's wow. Like not many guys can even sing that note in their falsetto. And he's up there, even adding some, I think it's like a kind of scream. I think he's using his false vocal folds there to give it the extra texture. And he's able to give it some extra focus. That is so crazy impressive. Yeah.
Nice.
Marco. I did not expect to be blown away by Marco when I started this video. Just so you know, I was looking all for Tarja, but now I think they're a great pair. Ooh, even a good ending.
All right!
I love that. That dress is amazing. That is the perfect dress for this song and this stage. Okay, so now I need to hear all of the Phantom of the Opera as played by Nightwish. Does that even exist? I feel like maybe Tuomas did do a little bit more of Phantom of the Opera. That would be really cool. There should be an entire new trend called metal musicals.
That would be very cool. I would be into that. I would be really into that.
Let me know if that exists in the comments below, guys. That'd be super fun to listen to. Also, thank you so much for this recommendation. It's been really good to see where Nightwish has come from. Yes, Tarja does have a really powerful operatic voice, and I can see why fans would love Tarja over Floor or love Floor over Tarja. They're very different voices, even though they might have similar classical training. And I think that in the end, you just have to say both singers have lent so much quality to the band. It's really
That's what like I said, that's what I love about her. She can understand the significance of the differences of the voices and that one's not better than the other. They're just different. They're just different flavors for different people. Some like chocolate, some like vanilla, some like strawberry, some like chocolate chip, and that's just how it is. And they're all great flavors. They all have the perfect amount of what it needs to have to be what it needs to be. And that's exactly what, I went from a Batman reference to an ice cream reference. I guess I'm getting hungry. Whatever.
really awesome to hear. Also, Marco. I never thought that I would love his voice as the Phantom, but I'm obsessed. So I hope you stay tuned for more Nightwish reactions. I do have another one coming up soon. And if you don't want to miss it, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications. And I'll see you soon.
And check out the Charismatic voice. If you haven't heard of her, she is amazing. She's what got me into music video reactions in the first place. Go and check out her channel. I will leave it in the description below. We're going to get to the command center now. It's morphin' time. That was the Charismatic voice with Nightwish checking out the Phantom of the Opera. That's right. I did a video reaction to it earlier. So we wanted to do a professional reaction to this video now. So we just did that. And she had so much to offer that I could never even imagine to offer y'all other than just sitting there being like, duh, yeah, I understand exactly what's going on, duh. It sounds good to me, yeah. But yeah, she actually had some very professional advice and feedback, and I think she's amazing. This was an amazing video. The Phantom of the Opera is something that's near and dear to me. I watched the play as a kid when it came to town, and I just loved it so much. And I hope that you enjoy this video. Go and check out the Charismatic voice, and if you like this content, leave a like and subscribe and share the content using the button below. It helps. If you use the button below, it helps my channel. If you don't use the button below to share the content, then it doesn't help. So do what you will with it, but please be an honor and a privilege if you would help to spread the awareness of this channel. And I love all y'all so much. I have a Patreon. I'll leave the link in the description below. Got merch for TEESPRING. Other than that, just go and have a great weekend. It's coming up, man. So go enjoy yourself. Have a great weekend while summer's still out there. Go jump in the pool and have fun with your family. Do what you love and love what you do, because that's what we all are here to do. Love you so much. May the power protect you.
It's morphin' time.
Dinosaur!